Hi Pile 1, welcome to your reading on what type of spouse will you be. This is mainly about you, and if you want to get married, or possibly just like, we can apply this to as well, just like what type of partner you are, or you know, how will you be with your lifelong partner if you don't want to get married. But like I said, this is overall all about you, and whether if you want to be a wife, you know, or a husband, what type of husband / wife will you be. And then for the people that don't want marriage, what type of either partner you are, or what type of life partner will you be. So yeah, let's get into your reading. So let's see. Spirit, please tap me into my Pile 1's energy. What type of spouse / partner will they be? What type of spouse will Pile 1 be, Spirit? What type of spouse will Pile 1 be? What type of... Okay, so we have connect. So when I seen this plant, it made me think of Mary J. So Pile 1, I don't know if the type of spouse you're going to be is the spouse that's always, either you're the plug or you always got that good pretty much. You know who to shop from, you know where to get those you know what I'm saying, like you just know, you know who got the best products, I guess I could say. That's the best thing I could say. I feel as though for some reason it's making me think about people that I know of in my life that do that smoke and stuff like that. You may smoke, you may be the type of spouse that needs a smoke break every few seconds. If not that, then you're always smoking. It doesn't even have to be cigarettes, it could be, like I said, Mary J, whatever. But it seems like that you're gonna be, for some reason I'm getting that you're gonna be this type of spouse that's very laid back, very down to earth. Some of you guys may have like that hippie vibe, or like very spiritual. It's giving me as well, like, even if you don't do any of that, marry or whatever, smoke, whatever, it's giving me a very like connected to earth, something very earthy and grounded, and just, like I said, down to earth, very laid back. I feel like you're going to be the spouse that you either, if you're a woman, I can see you like to garden, possibly. You may have like a green thumb. Maybe if you're like a man, you're going to be the type of spouse that loves to cut the grass, or maybe don't love to cut the grass, but you handle the things around the house, like, cutting the grass, trimming the bushes, I don't know, raking the leaves, stuff like that. Or it could also just be saying that, I'm hearing herbalist or something like that. I don't honestly know exactly what that word means, but that's what I'm hearing. But it seems like, especially because we have connect, that's what this card means. Maybe you and the person that you marry or just decide to spend your life with, you and this person will connect over these things. Maybe you guys will do this together, do yard work together, garden together, smoke together, I don't know. But it seems like if not that, then you're very connected to your spirit guides, your ancestors. I'm seeing somebody that likes to sage or that loves incense. So maybe you like the cleanse, like you bring a lot of peace in, I'm hearing renewal, freshness into this partnership, marriage, relationship, whatever, Pile 1. But yeah, like I said, it's, I know that's not what the leaf actually looks like, but when I seen that, that's what it made me think about. But let's see. You guys may want to like have like a farm maybe, or maybe you guys want to stay out in the country or like in the forest maybe, or you like want a pond or like a lake. Let's see. Tell me more about what type of spouse will pile 1 be. What type of spouse will pile 1 be? What type of spouse? So we have pay attention. So for a lot of you guys, I think this is confirmation that you will have kids with the person that you end up marrying, spending your life with, because we have, I'm gonna put these up here because we're gonna have a lot of cards out on this spread. But yeah, I'm really drawn to like how he's holding the baby. So if some of you guys are men, then this is a confirmation that you will be a very, maybe you're gonna be the father. You may be like the favorite parent. I'm getting like you're going to be the spouse where like either all the kids love you or your kids, like you're like the favorite parent. You really know, especially with this connect card, you really know, maybe that's what it is. You're very in tune with your feminine side. You're not very, you may have masculine, like you may have your, sorry, I can't talk. You may be in tune with your masculine, but it seems like when it comes to like the family life, you know, you as a spouse, it seems like you're gonna be more in your feminine energy. You will be the type of spouse where you notice any and everything, whether it's your spouse is not having a good day, your spouse is truly happy, down to like the type of dressings and toppings your spouse likes on their sandwich, or you know, on their salad, or what they like, how much creamer or sugar they put in their coffee. Or if not that, like you're gonna be the type of spouse that really pays attention. And even to your kids, like you're gonna know your kids from like you're gonna know your, I don't know how many kids you're gonna have, and you know, but it seems like your family, you're gonna know them very, very well. You pay a lot of attention. And if you're a man, I do feel as though that you're gonna be the type of spouse that notices, like, for example, I'm getting like the toilet being clogged, or like maybe like the walls are starting to like, I don't know, change colors, or like you're gonna be the type of, I don't know, it's I'm sorry, I keep saying I don't know, but it's really something about you being like tending to your spouse, or tending to your family, or wanting to take care of your family. And you know, it's like you're very feminine, but again, you have this masculine side to you where you know how to take action. But yeah, it's like you're gonna be the type of spouse that's very family oriented, I'm getting as well. For some of you guys, I know this really won't apply for everybody, but I'm getting like you're gonna be the spouse that gets up at night to check up on the kids, and like I'm seeing somebody like wanting to make sure they're still breathing, or if like the baby's crying, you're gonna be the one to get up and go check up on them out of the crib and stuff like that. But I feel like these are things that you enjoy doing. Like I really feel like this is like, a lot of you guys, Power One, you've either manifested this, or this is like a part of your purpose, is to be like a role model for your family, whether that's for your no, this is for your kids and for your husband or your wife. But I feel as though you're going to be like that stand-up wife or that stand-up husband. You know, you're gonna like, you're very family oriented is what I'm getting. And if not that, you're just gonna be very supportive of your partner. Whether, you know, you guys, not everybody wants to get married. So tell me more about Pile 1 as a spouse. How will Pile 1 be as a spouse or a partner? So we have memory again. It's making me go back to, like I was saying, how you're gonna pay attention. You're gonna notice everything. I'm even seeing some of you guys, if you like photography, I see you like wanting to video and take a lot of pictures, or create a lot of memories with your spouse, your partner, your family, you know, your kids and stuff like that. I see you really also living in the moment. It's something about you being present, you know, you being here, again, being very grounded. And I don't know, I feel like you're gonna be the type of spouse that's gonna have a lot of photos of you and your partner, like I don't know, taking silly selfies, or like traveling together, even of the kids. Like, you're gonna have pictures and books and videos, and just, I don't know, you're gonna have so many remembrance, I think that's what you would call it, or something, just like, you know, to look back on. And again, I see you actually, Pile One, I don't know why some of you guys may be like stay-at-home moms or stay-at-home dads, because with the memory, it's giving me like I don't know, I seen this on a show. It was like this mom, she was a wife, but she was a stay-at-home mom and a stay-at-home wife, whatever. And like she would like get up in the morning, cook for the kids, make sure their lunchbox was packed, make sure her husband had his coffee made, make sure that, you know, his tie is properly tied, and, you know, she gave him his kiss, and like they did their thing or whatever. And then like she also had to tend to the kids. So I see you being, even though you may have like that soft life, that easy life, you may have a spouse that's going to provide for you, or that's going to take care of you, or that just allows you to live this type of lifestyle. I do see you being somebody that has a lot of responsibilities, but it's like at the home. And that's probably why you may like to either smoke, or you may like to do gardening, or like have like creative hobbies around the house, or just do like things, like I'm hearing like home renovation. So do stuff like that around the house when your family's gone, when your spouse and your kids are at school or at work, you know. Let's see. Tell me more about Pile One. What type of spouse will Pile One be, Spirit? There's too many. What type of spouse will Pile One be? I do want to say, before we get the next card, Pile One, it does seem like that, even though, like I said, you have that soft life, you know, you probably don't have to worry about bills and stuff like that. It does seem like you will be, like, your job as a spouse, as a mother, as a wife, as a partner, whatever, kind of will be a little stressful. Or if not that, it seems like you'll make it stressful, because maybe if you don't have kids, maybe you're gonna want to like do like you're gonna want to feel like not lazy, or you're gonna want to have things of your own to do when your partner's not around. And I do want to tell you to make sure to prioritize yourself, because like I said, I do see you being somebody that's tending to the family, tending to your spouse, your partner, and it may cause you sometimes to neglect your own needs. So just, you know, it's not anything bad, but just a little advice for, you know, when that time comes. One more card for my Pile Ones. So what the last card is, Wisdom. And yeah, so with Wisdom, I really do feel as though that some of you guys are going to be very spiritual. It's like you're gonna be, I'm hearing, spiritually advanced. You're gonna be the type of spouse possibly that educates your kids on spirituality, that teaches your spouse about spirituality, because I'm drawn to how it says the witch doctor. So it's like some of you guys, like I said, you may be given like you may have like that hippie type of aesthetic. If not, then it's just, when it comes to like the spiritual world, like the spiritual things, you're very knowledgeable. And I think that you may even work at home and have like a spiritual job. and may make money at home. If not that, then maybe you do something like with healing. So you could be like I'm hearing like a chiropractor, or like you have healing hands, or like words of wisdom, you know, or your words of wisdom are very healing. And you could be a doctor or some type of surgeon or something where you help people. Or maybe again, it's like I'm also getting as well, some of you guys may be your spouse's peace, your spouse's safe haven, because I'm really getting that you're very grounded, you're very peaceful. I don't see you being somebody that gets like very fiery. I'm really getting like earth sign vibes, like that Mother Gaia, Mother Earth type of energy from you guys. And I do feel as though that you will also be the spouse that likes to read a lot. You may have like a book room, or like be like somebody that just loves, it's something about you really loving to learn, and then also teach others. Very wise. I think you're an old soul as well, Power 1. So I mean, it seems like you as a spouse will be very laid back, very I'm not really getting like, I do feel as though that you will have like a very happy marriage, but it's not giving me like too crazy. But we're gonna see, you know, that's just the first set of cards. Let's see, Spirit, tap me into my Power 1's energy. I want to know, what type of spouse would they be? What type of oh my gosh, all these cards. What type of spouse will Power 1 be? Tell me more about the type of spouse. The type of spouse. So we have Capricorn. So that just really took like a whole turn. So again, maybe you do have a job. You will be the spouse that that does work. And hey, you remember I said earlier, you're giving me earthy vibes, the earth sign vibes, Capricorn. So you could be a Capricorn, or just have a lot of like Saturn in your chart or something like that. But it's with the Capricorn, the boss, the type of spouse you're going to be is, maybe it's saying that, for example, you know how I was saying earlier, you may not have to worry about bills, or like, it seems like your partner is gonna worry about the more stressful things. Not really stressful, because I see your responsibilities are stressful too, especially with this Capricorn. But it's like you're going to be running your own thing, but it's like your spouse is going to be doing, I guess, the more heavier work. Or I mean, you could too, because I did say that you guys could be doctors, and you know, doctors, it's not an easy job. But it seems like that when it comes to like you, the type of spouse you'll be, maybe this is saying you'll be a bossy spouse. So you may be the type of spouse that's just like, you feel that you know any and everything, which is fine, you know, that's how a lot of people are, including me. But you may feel as though that you know everything. It's something about you being like the person that runs stuff. So like in the house, maybe, because like I was saying earlier, you could like take care of things around the house. And so maybe it's like in the house, like you have a lot of like your responsibilities are around the house, and you control whatever goes on around the house. So it's like you are the one that's I don't know, I keep hearing like running the show when it comes to like the home life. But with the Capricorn, if that's not resonating for you guys, this could also be saying that maybe if you guys aren't working from home, being housewives, you could have a very you could be in a very high position at your job, or maybe if you do work at home, you run a very successful, a very stressful business, and maybe that's why you do smoke, that's why you do maybe, you know what I'm saying, just a little bit, because escape a little bit, because you have a lot of responsibilities, you have a lot of stress going on top of that. You may have a family to take care of, you may have other things outside of work to worry about, but it's like, it seems like that work, and for the people that aren't at home, mothers or fathers, seems like work is going to be a very big importance, I guess, in your life when you're a spouse, or just maybe you will be a boss. So like, but it's talking about you as a spouse, so some of you guys could be more of like the dominant one. So like the person, like I said, that may like you're kind of the one that wears the pants in the relationship. And it's crazy because I was saying earlier that you, in the family, you have that more feminine energy, but then it's like, it seems like you're very balanced, Power One. I think that's how you'll be as a spouse, very balanced. Maybe you and your partner both have successful businesses, or, you know, do things that's very work related, and you both are, you know, bosses. Could be two alphas in a relationship too. Let's see, tell me more about Power One. Type of spouse will Power One to be? Fourth house. So what is so much like, it's crazy how this is like kind of tying all in, because I did say that earlier, that the home life, family, it's going to be very important to you. I think you are going to be a spouse that's, like I said, very family oriented. Some of you guys may be the providers of your household, okay? I know that may not be for everybody, but this is, I don't do readings for just men or just women. I realize that I have both genders that watch my videos, and some women may be okay with being the provider, or maybe it's like you and your spouse both are equal. But it seems like security and stability is going to be something that's going to be important to you as a spouse, as a partner. And you're going to want that security with your partner, but you're also going to want that security within just materially. So maybe the type of spouse you're going to be is somebody that's very responsible. You're very, like, I'm seeing you being somebody that likes to save, that likes to make sure that you have multiple like savings accounts, multiple cards, just in case things happen. And because it's two people right here, it's giving me again like you and your spouse will be on the same page about things. So maybe it's like it won't always be you doing everything. Like, your spouse will help you. And again, I did say earlier, I do see you being somebody that likes to take care of like things around the house, or like change things around the house, or you may be the one that likes to you may like to cook, or you may make, like, you know how to make a home feel like home. That's the type of spouse you'll be. It's something very comforting about you. And even though this is a water sign, fourth house, Cancer, so you may be a Cancer, or just have like that fourth house energy, but it's something very comforting, very homey about your energy. Again, it's like water and earth, and I feel like that's honestly very just like, it's something about your energy, or maybe it's like your home. Like, people are just gonna, if you ever invite people over, I'm getting like people are gonna love to be just in your presence, or just in your home, because it's gonna be so homely, so just, it's gonna feel so good. And even with the fourth house, I'm getting this maternal vibe. But not only that, I guess, what's the word for fatherly vibes? You guys are really the type of spouse or partner you're gonna be having like this mommy, like this daddy, this dominant mommy or daddy energy to you. And I feel like that's really the best way to describe you as a spouse, because when you think about a mom, or a dad, like they have a lot of responsibilities, and it's, I mean, our daddy, you know, he's usually somebody that's the boss that takes care of things, but at the same time he knows how to nurture, he knows how to make you feel safe, he knows how to create that sense of stability. And I feel like that's the same thing for that mommy vibe, you know, that maternal vibe. So let me get one more card. What type of spouse? Okay, Neptune. And there's that escapism again. So you may like to drink, maybe you may, I don't know, I'm hearing like I'm gonna need a cup of wine every day, but at the same time I'm hearing it's good for your heart. So you guys may be the type of wives or husbands or partners that's like, again, it's like escapism, where you may have so much responsibilities. When you do get the time to have your downtime, you're gonna want to like sit back, relax, cut some good music on, get you like, you know, whatever you like to drink. I'm hearing Jack Daniels, or maybe like some red wine or something like that. And I'm seeing somebody like sage in the home, got incense, candles lit, and you're just really just relaxing. And also with the Neptune, the type of spouse you will be, I do feel as though, Power One, that you will be like the ideal spouse, or you will be the type of spouse that your partner, the person that you are married to, or the person you decide to spend your life with, will feel as though that you are everything that they've ever wanted. Because we have dreams in spirit, it makes me feel like you're like a dream come true to them, or you make their dreams come true, depending on, you know, which one you are, whether you're the mommy or the daddy in this dynamic. But it seems like your spouse is really gonna feel as though that you make their dreams come true. I'm even getting that like you like hold on, like you sometimes you make things happen out of nothing. Like nothing's impossible for you, because it's like you have all these responsibilities, but you still can tend to your family, tend to your man, your woman. Now with the Neptune card, it does also make me feel like some of you guys may have because with Neptune it talks about illusions. So let's see, I don't know if you're not gonna be very emotionally available. Maybe you're so grounded and you're so like, well, no, I think you'll be emotionally available, but maybe it's like you kind of like hide your feelings, hide your emotions maybe. And it's crazy, is because it's like you know how to be there for your family. This is really giving me like, if you guys are a man, I could very much see you guys picking this pile, because it's like you understand, you know how to be empathetic and sympathetic for others, but it's like you may suppress your own feelings. Okay, so we're gonna get use one more deck, and with these cards I will take reversals, but we're just gonna get some more information on you guys. Pile one, on what type of spouse will you be? What type of spouse will pile one be? So this came upright, and we have the Page of Swords. It says curiosity, mental energy, thirst for knowledge, and innovation. So you may be younger than your partner, or I'm hearing like you're a student to life, or you may be the type of spouse that's very expressive with For example, like I said earlier, you guys may like to read, you may like to learn new subjects or learn about spirituality. And I think that you're going to be the type of spouse that will communicate this. Maybe this is to your kids, because maybe you want to teach your kids about spirituality. Maybe you want to raise, like, your household won't be the most like traditional religion. Like, you guys won't believe in that. You guys will believe in spirituality, and you'll want to instill that in your kids. If not that, then I'm really drawn to where it says a thirst for knowledge. So it's also giving me you're going to be the type of spouse, pile one, to always be growing, evolving, always wanting to be better, especially mentally. You're a spouse that's very curious too. I see you being very adventurous, very there's a spontaneousness to you, very adventurous in its side to you. I know I'm just over here making up words. Okay. Tell me more about pile one's future spouse, or not. How will pile one be as a spouse? So we have the Eight of Pentacles. It says lack of passion, uninspired, and no motivation. And that's the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. It says you're focused on self-improvement and personal development, but don't get overboarded. Hold on. If you hyper focus and obsess on perfection, you could throw yourself into a tailspin. You may also be having a tough time with responsibilities and or financials right now. Never be afraid to ask for help should you need it. So you remember I said earlier, you're very big on that self-growth, self-improvement, evolving, you know, just growing overall. That maybe you may go through phases throughout, you know, you being a marriage, and just when you're a wife or a husband, you may go through phases of feeling uninspired, possibly. Maybe oh my gosh, it could be a transitioning. Maybe you could go from being a very, very successful business owner, but then you'll lose passion, you'll lose inspiration for this, and then you'll go to being a housewife, a house father, and this will be like kind of like something that you manifested for yourself. Because with the Eight of Pentacles, it's like, you know, you're working hard towards something, and you're almost at the Nine of Pentacles. But with it being reversed, it just makes me feel as though that, like, maybe you already have the Eight of Pentacles, and you know, you could have the Nine of Pentacles, but again, like it says, lack of passion, lack of inspiration, not being motivated. It seems like it's going to be about a specific thing. Yeah. And also as well, with this Neptune card, it could be you're the type of spouse that's going to want to tend to your family. So maybe you're going to be so focused on trying to be the best wife, trying to be the best husband, that you may burn yourself out sometimes. Or you may come to like some realization that you know, you're not perfect, you know. You can do your best, but don't kill yourself trying to be perfect for your family, or trying to take care of all these responsibilities for you guys. That's going to be like the provider. Let's see. Tell me more about pile one. What type of spouse will pile one be? Then we have the Eight of Wands upright. So we have alignment, air travel, action, movement, and quick decisions. It says the Eight of Wands shows airborne, blooming, or blossoming wands traveling at a very high velocity through a clear sky. It says you're busy, but this is a great thing. You're productive and making great strides while the iron is hot. Remove distractions and devoting yourself entirely to an activity or opportunity will propel you even closer to your goal, but be mindful of where your energy needs to be placed and use it wisely. So it seems like you guys will actually, some of you guys really will be doing something that's very, like, you may be somebody that is a boss, and maybe, like I said, this is maybe you start off being a boss in the beginning, but then you transition into like just working from home, or maybe you may travel a lot, or you may have to make quick decisions, because it's making me think about, like, again, when you're somebody that's a boss, when you're a CEO, when you run a company or run a business, you have to make sure that you know what's best for the company. And sometimes you do have to make sure you make decisions quick. You can't dwell on things, you can't take too long, because you're working with other companies, and honestly, you're like the front man of like people behind you. You're leading pretty much. But I do feel as though that everything, though, in your marriage, or we're just gonna say marriage, because I really do feel like you guys are gonna, majority of you guys in this pile are getting married, and I do see you being a spouse that's gonna be very committed. This is gonna be you're gonna be the type of spouse that's very, I forgot to say that's very loyal, faithful, very devoted to your family, your partner, and giving like family man, family woman, again, like those daddy vibes, those mommy vibes. You're gonna take care of business. That's another thing I'm getting with you guys, pile one. Let's see, one more card. What type of spouse will pile one be? What type of spouse will pile one be? I am taking reversal spirit. And we have so we have Hermit. So I don't think you'll be a lazy spouse, but again, it's like something about you, maybe the reason why we have this, like, you being very in your masculine energy, being very like being very ambitious, being very goal oriented, to being very with this fourth house that's Cancer energy, in your shell, very homely, wanting to be in comfort, wanting to just be at home, be with your family. It's like, I do feel as though that a lot of you guys, pile one, when in your marriage, you are going to go through a phase, or you're gonna have like it's like one chapter is gonna end, and it's like gonna be another chapter, but it's gonna be like you being a mother, you being a father. And maybe again, it could just be once you have kids, it's like, okay, now that I have kids, I think I'm going to leave that business boss babe, boss man lifestyle behind, because I do see you guys having, with the fourth house, you're gonna have a very secure foundation. I don't think that you guys are gonna lack any type of, like, finances will be good. You'll have a home. The relationship, I do feel as though it'll be good. So overall, it really does seem as though that you as a spouse will you'll be somebody that just has a lot of stress, and I don't think it's gonna be bad stress, to be honest. It's like good stress, and I know you're like, good stress, but it's like these are things that you wanted, and nothing comes easily, and nothing's like just a walk in the park. Maybe in the relationship you may have to build this type of security, and it's like once you have that security built in the relationship, finances are good, then it's like you're gonna want to have a kid. But I do see you being somebody that may not know how to deal with all these responsibilities, so you may like to escape sometimes. You may like to do this with your partner sometimes. You guys may even take shrooms or something. I actually don't see you as well being the type of spouse that's like very out there. It's something about you, honestly, being very like in the house, or very all about your partner, all about your kids, your family. And I do feel like you will be a fun spouse, but it's like not many people will get to see this. I don't see you being all on social media, you being out there. It's like you're going from businesswoman to housewife, or businessman to house husband, or a family man, or like leaving, you know, you've built so much for your family, or you've created some type of stability for your family, and like now you can focus on your family, you know. But yeah, part one, this was your reading on what type of spouse you will be. I really hope this resonated. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please remember to give this video a big thumbs up. Also, make sure to go check out my Patreon if you guys would like to see more readings from me. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next reading. Hey pile 2, welcome to your reading on what type of spouse will you be. Like I told pile 1, this isn't just for women, this is for men and women. If you are looking for marriage, this is definitely your type of video. But if not, you know, you just want a partner you can spend the rest of your life with, marriage isn't really your thing, then, you know, just kind of apply it to your beliefs, or, you know, whatever you feel as though, whatever you want out of life. But this is just pretty much a reading on how you will be as a partner, how you will be as a wife, as a husband, you know, when you're married, or just throughout the whole relationship or connection with the person you're going to spend your life with. So, Spirit, please tap me into pile 2's energy. I want to know what type of spouse. I'm going to say spouse just because that's the title of the video. But you guys know, like I said, just apply it to your situation. But for my pile 2, Spirit, please tell me what type of spouse there would be. So this card came out quick. We have karma. What type of spouse will my pile 2's be? Karma. So I'm getting a lot from that card, pile 2. The type of spouse you will be, pile 2. I don't know why this is reminding me of like the Judgment card, but I don't know if I think you're gonna be the type of spouse that a lot of people wanted to marry, or a lot of people wanted to lock down or trap or something like that. Because it feels like that you're gonna be the type of spouse that's either high maintenance, I'm hearing unattainable, unreachable, or maybe it's like saying as well, like sometimes you may not answer your phone. I know that's like random. I'm getting some of you guys may not answer your phone all the time, or it's just like with other people from the outside looking in. It seems like you and your partner will be very much praised, very much admired, and either you or your partner or both of you guys will be people that were very much sought after. Because this is about you, I'm gonna just say you mainly were the one that was very much sought after, and a lot of people wanted to make you their wife. It's given wifey, you know. It's crazy because pile 1 is given wifey too, but they was more of like that earthy, motherly energy. Not saying that you guys aren't, but just you guys were, or hubby, you know, you guys are given like the ultimate partner, the ultimate perfect wife, perfect husband, you know, perfect partner type of thing. Maybe with the, because it says karma, maybe this is like people didn't treat you right in the past. So once you do get married, once you do get in this relationship, it's like people are gonna feel it. People are gonna wish they would have treated you right. Your past especially are gonna wish that they would have seen your potential. So maybe it's something about you that's going to be recognized or very admired by people in your community, or like on a worldly scale. I'm getting you could even be the type of spouse that's like, I'm getting like a leader. So like you're the type of spouse that either leads others, you're a good role model, or again, you could be known, whether it's on social media, you have like a, like you know, you found your soul tribe, or you could do something like this, tarot, or maybe you're just like an influencer some type of way. Also, though, I'm getting as well with that karma card, you could be the type of spouse that's like, you're not playing when it comes to get back. So either this is on your spouse or on others that mess with your ones, like your loved ones, your spouse, your family, whatever. You ready to like fight, you ready to like get your get back pretty much. And this could even be spiritually. You just know how to I don't know, your spirit guide's not playing about you, pal, too. But as well, you could be like a magician. I'm getting like the magician. So you guys could be witches, warlocks, or people that really very what's the word? Like in the spirit, you're very like it's giving me like spiritual guru, like you're a spiritual teacher, but if not that, you're just very powerful in the spiritual world. Like you're not, you may have been blessed with more spiritual gifts than others, or just you've been working on your spiritual gifts or spirituality, and it's like you're very, like you're up there. But it's something about you being like up on a pedestal, admired, recognized, praised. You may even praise your spouse. Maybe you could be the spouse that's very big on words of affirmation, admiring your spouse, you know, acknowledging, making people feel seen, making your spouse feel seen. But let's see, tell me more about what type of spouse will Pile 2 be. What type of spouse will Pile 2 be? We had, my apologies, Pile 2. So the next card that came out for you was Resurrection, and it's giving me like the example of like something about rising up, or people feeling as though you build them up. So you're gonna be this, like I said earlier, like you're the type of spouse that you really make your spouse feel seen. You make your spouse feel heard. You make your spouse feel beautiful or handsome, or like I'm hearing like they're the most, like they're the only person in the world, they're the only man, the only woman in the world. You give your spouse life, and I feel as though that like you may be like their motivator. You build them up when they're down. It's something very motivating about you. Maybe it's just like your spouse is gonna want to work hard for you, or you're gonna want to work hard for because this is men or women, so you're gonna want to work hard for your spouse, or your spouse is gonna want to work hard for you, to provide for you, to give to you. It's something about you like being like the inspiration to your partner. And it could even be you're a man and you just are very knowledgeable, very wise, very mature, and you build your partner up. You help them. You're like their mentor. So yeah, Pile 2, you're gonna be the type of spouse that's a mentor to your partner, and if you guys have kids, your kids as well. But it seems like you're gonna be a mentor to a lot of people, and that's why I feel like some of you guys may be famous or be known for something, recognized for something, or like in the community. Like people, Pile 2, people really have a lot of respect for you. People really I'm hearing like look up to you. Let's see. So let go. What type of spouse Pile 2 will be? I do see you being a happy spouse. You're the type of spouse that likes to have fun. I'm not getting this serious all the time vibe at all. Like, it seems like you know when to be serious when you have to, but then it's like you're like the life of the party. You could be like an entertainer in some way, or a singer. You could like to dance maybe, but it's like you're gonna be the type of spouse that's like, you know, we taking care of our responsibilities, now let's go to this party, or like let's have friends over, or it's like you're gonna bring a lot of excitement into your partner's life, a lot of laughter. I'm hearing like happy wife, happy life type of thing. I think you're gonna be very full of energy, full of life, very very fun. I don't see you being like a party pooper or always working, always serious all the time. It seems like you're gonna be free. Even with the resurrection, it's making me think of like some type of independence. So you could be the type of spouse that it's like you have a partner, but at the same time you still want your freedom. You still want to feel as though that you're not completely tied down. So some of you guys may not really want that traditional type of lifestyle, but if not, then it seems like you're not going to be controlling, or your partner's not going to be too controlling, because they're going to want you to live your life as well. So you guys may get married young, may find your life partner young, but it seems like you're going to be able to explore, find yourself, you know, not feel like you're stuck in a box, or you have to follow rules, or like you have to make sure you're not upsetting anybody, or you know what I'm saying, like trapped. I do see you as well being the type of spouse that's gonna forgive easily, or like I'm hearing forgive or forget. So I don't see you being somebody that's gonna like get on your spouse's nerve, or being like catty, or being unforgiving. I see you being somebody that just has an open heart, very free, very just like fun, and even youthful. So you could be younger than your spouse, or your spouse may be younger. No, I think you're younger than your spouse. Last card that came out is alignment. Type of spouse you will be. We have alignment. So it's something about you. You're going to be the type of spouse that's going to be very adamant and fixated on achieving their purpose, finding their purpose. That's why I feel like you guys are going to be young when you meet your husband, wife, your partner. And honestly, young is 30 years old to me. I feel like that's how I feel. So you guys could be very young when you meet this person, and it's like you still have a lot of life to live. You still possibly have like because I do feel like you guys, this pile especially, I do feel like some of you guys, because not everybody's gonna be famous, but you're gonna be known for something. You're gonna have like people looking up to you, people I'm seeing like people emailing you, people reaching out to you, people wanting to meet you and actually talk to you in person, and people wanting to collaborate with you. So I see you being somebody that's very like you're gonna be, and I think that's why you're gonna be very happy, because it seems as though you're going to be living, like you're going to be aligned with your purpose, aligned with your path, what you're destined to do in this life. And some of you guys may even have like that power couple dynamic with your partner, where it's like, you know, you motivate your partner, they motivate you. And because like I said, it's something about you being very, your love languages, I can see you being somebody that has all of them. Words of affirmation, gift giving, affection, what's the other one? Physical touch, right? No, whatever it is, you gotta look them all up, but I feel like that's how you're going to be. I do feel as though, like, you know, you're gonna make sure your relationship with your partner is good first, but then it's like, you know, you still have other people you have that depend on you. And this could be kids that I'm talking about, but a lot of you guys, it's a community. It's a worldly thing. You do something where you speak to crowds, or you speak to people online, you talk to people. They really admire you, and again, they put you up on this pedestal like you're like you're some type of goddess or god, you know. But again, I see you being very happy. It's like, even though you may have like I'm hearing the weight of the world on your shoulders, you're very happy. And I think it's because you know that whatever you're doing is serving a bigger purpose. Whatever you and your partner are doing is serving a bigger purpose. I'm getting as well, pal, too, you're going to be the type of spouse that maybe very stylish, or like be very creative with their hairstyles. You may change your hair a lot, or get your nails done. It's something about you always want to look pretty, look good. Like I'm hearing, I just want to look good for you, good for you. So it's like, even though you got all this stuff to worry about, it's like you still put yourself first. And that's what I was saying. It's something about you being very independent. You love your freedom, and you don't want to feel trapped. I don't know if it's just like right now, or like in the beginning, you're not going to want to feel trapped. This could be like a phase that I'm picking up on. But I do feel like that you as a spouse, you as a partner, I see you and your partner doing something big together, possibly. If not that, you have a purpose that you have to fulfill. And this could even be like entertainment wise, because the way she's dressed up, even her, like I'm getting like you guys could be dancers, be like video vixens maybe, or models, or like you do something on stage, whether that's you talking to people about like serious causes in the world, or you just showing off your beauty. Because I do feel as though that it's a big emphasis on influencing others, some type of, you having this influential energy. And it could be like you just have this contagious, positive, optimistic energy about you. And I'm hearing like one of your purposes is to spread love and light. So it's always an adventure with you. You're gonna be the spouse where it's always an adventure with you. It's always fun. It's always just laughs and jokes, and you may be a little childish, pal, too, but I feel as though that's you bring so much excitement into your relationship, so much fun. And maybe you may be some of you guys may not be very, what's the word? I'm not gonna say you're not responsible, but it just seems like that you're focused on other things, or like you're kind of just living your life that maybe you don't really want to focus. Like, it's like you don't want life to be too serious, or you don't take life too serious. But let's see. Let's get some more cards. Let's see. So Spirit, please tell me more about what type of spouse will Pal to be. Some of you guys may sleep a lot, or you just love your beauty sleep. Like, you love your beauty sleep. That's what I'm getting. And I think that's another reason why you may be the type of spouse that ages very well. I'm getting that you may either you're young, like I said, or you have this youthful, very happy, positive energy to you, where you kind of just, you really just, some of you guys won't look your age, or again, like I said, it's something about you just being so, something very aesthetically pleasing. Like, people are gonna want to look at you. Your spouse is gonna love looking at you. Pile 2. And it may be because that you just don't really you don't have a lot of stress, or compared to pile 1, you don't have a lot of stress. You know, it's something about you being able to live your best life and just live and do whatever you feel like doing. Like, you really don't have any stress. That's the type of spouse you're gonna be. Or you just don't let things stress you out, because you learn to, you know, forgive and forget and let things go. And I think it shows on your appearance. Or again, you could like to sleep a lot. You may even put yourself first, like I was saying earlier. You're not, I don't see you being the type of spouse that's like, I do feel like you're gonna be there for your partner, but it's like you also prioritize yourself as well. You have a lot of self-love, pile 2. You're gonna be a spouse that has a lot of self-love. So tell me more about pile 2 as a spouse, spirit. Pile 2 as a spouse. What type of spouse will pile 2 be? We have the 3rd house. So like I was saying, big on that communication, very motivating, very inspiring, very you could be even the type of spouse that with that let go card, you're not the type of spouse to just sit on things, sweep things under the rug. You want to talk about things right then and there. You want to make sure that whatever you got on your shoulder, whatever they got on their shoulder, you get that out right now. Because it's like you don't want to go to bed mad. You don't want any problems to build up. And maybe you've learned over time that when you let things just sit and keep building and building, that's when you have this big blow up moment, when it could have just been handled years ago, or, you know, weeks ago. And I see you actually being very good with your communication, and you're gonna always want to talk things out. Maybe you're the type of spouse that it's like you really want, or I do feel as though some of you guys may be the type of spouse that may like to sing. So something with your voice, and you may have a beautiful voice. Your spouse may be really attracted to your voice, drawn to your voice. But again, with that motivating, very words of affirmation. And again, you could just be the type of spouse that has to communicate with a lot of people, and that's why people can never get a hold of you. Sometimes even your spouse maybe, or you may have to you may communicate with your spouse a lot, whether this is on the phone, texting, online. You may travel a lot, or work, like travel for work, or maybe your spouse travels for work a lot. I truly don't see you guys always being up under each other. I see you both being very independent, very free. And I don't know how literally that is, but it seems like you both are very busy, and you both have things like responsibilities you have to worry about. And like, that's why I feel like this pile is more of like, you may get married, but I can see you guys just wanting to be life partners, or maybe you don't want kids, and maybe this is like majority of your relationship, your marriage will be like you guys, or in your marriage, you guys will still be living like your best life, like your single life, traveling together, working on whatever it is that you guys do. You both could be in the spotlight or something, or you both could have very like jobs where you have people looking up to you. You're known, you're famous, type of thing. See, tell me more about pile 2's pile 2 as a spouse. How would pile 2 be as a spouse? Okay, how would pile 2 be as a spouse? Oh, that's too many cards. How would pile 2 be as a spouse? So we have the boss, and that came out in pile 1. So some of you guys maybe come from pile 1. But I'm actually taking this card very differently though, because I was saying earlier that it's something very like, I think I said this in pile 1, but you guys are strongly giving me like 2 very dominant people in a relationship. two bosses coming together. I don't think I said that in that poem. But you guys, it's like two bosses coming together, two people that bring just as much to the table. Again, like that power couple vibe. You both could be very focused, or you could be very focused on climbing the ladder, achieving your goals in the career world, being the best of the best, you know, making as much money as you can. Like, you really are the GOAT, pal, too. I mean, you're like the perfect partner, the perfect wife, perfect husband. But then when it comes to like business, like, you're killing it in business. And I think that's why, like, kids, I don't really see kids right now, because it's like, you guys already got too much to worry about. I'm hearing like it may be a little stressful sometimes for you guys to really have alone time or make time for each other, because it seems like your schedules are going to be like kind of like very different. But I do see you guys making it work, because you're gonna love each other, and you're gonna want to make it work, especially if that's what you want, you know. But it's like, that's why I was saying, people, it's gonna be hard for people to get a hold of you. But yeah, like, you're gonna be again with the boss, very independent. Like part two, I feel like you are going to I do feel like you're gonna be known for something though. Let's see, one more card for my pile twos. What type of spouse will they be? What type of, oh, that's too many cards. What type of spouse will pile two be? And we have Aquarius. So yeah, something very untraditional or unconventional about you as a spouse, about this relationship. So like I said, it really keeps making me go back to like, either maybe you and your partner, the person you're going to be with, you could be like high school sweethearts, or you met at a very young age and you grew together. And again, I may just be picking up on majority of the relationship. You guys may not get married. Like, I'm getting you guys maybe the type of people that don't want to get married until like 10 years or maybe even 15, because it's just like, maybe that's not, you don't really, either you don't care about marriage, or either that's not your focus. Or some of you guys, I'm getting like, you're gonna want to make sure that this is the right person for you. You don't want to jump into something. I'm even getting that, like, for you guys as well, that marriage isn't just like, maybe it's like, for you guys, you want marriage to be like a different chapter for you, or like, not that, but it's something with y'all, and how you feel about marriage is a little bit untraditional, different. But the type of spouse, the type of partner you will be, I think you'll be focused on your vision, focus on creating your dream life. And I think it's like one of those things where it's like your partner is gonna be very like gonna be the same, because these are all very like kind of independent cards, cards that do their own thing, go their own lane, and they're very focused, like future focused, you know, like the better of the future. So I think that that's something you're gonna be very like focused on, is either building for the future or just looking towards the future. But it's like grow, like in your career, like leveling up. Like, you're gonna be big on leveling up. You and your partner are gonna be big on leveling each other up too. And I feel like though as well, like, you guys, pal, too, the person that you end up marrying or picking as your life partner, they're gonna have to be on the same page as you, because you're not somebody that's like, this really has to be your twin flame that you're going to be with, because you are very unique in the way you go about life, your beliefs, just you overall are like a unique person. I'm getting like starseed vibes, because a lot of people don't have a purpose this big. A lot of people don't have like a community to serve, or, you know, like, not focus on that traditional lifestyle. Like, I think that you guys realize that you are brought here for bigger and more things. And I think that this person that you will spend your life with, you will marry, will be somebody that's focused on I'm getting like humanitarian work, or focus on growing, leveling up. I'm giving like, you guys are gonna be like the rich aunties, like the rich uncles type of thing, because I don't really see kids. I really don't. And I'm sorry if that's not what you want to hear. You know, this is a general reading, but I do feel like for a lot of you guys that you're going to be focused on some type of cause, maybe traveling, maybe like freedom, something like that. Focus on exploring, living your life, and maybe traveling, you may meet this person and you're just like, you know, we kind of want the same things out of life, so let's just kind of go with the flow, you know. Now I'm gonna get this last deck and maybe we'll get some more information from this, but this deck I will take reversals, so let's see. Spirit, please tell me, what type of spouse will pile to be? What type of spouse will pile to be? Oops. Okay, do one more shuffle. What type of spouse will pile to be? Okay, let's see. Take it first. Will pile to be. What type of spouse will pile to be? So we have Three of Swords upright, and it is grief, suffering, heartbreak, sorrow, emotional pain. Your reading just took a whole U-turn, but it kind of matches up. I may have to do another pile, but pile 2, I'm gonna just keep it real with you, because you remember I said earlier with that karma card, you're gonna be the type of spouse that may be like, you're gonna get your get back. So maybe it may be like, and I did say that earlier about how like you're gonna like your freedom, your independence, and you know, I don't know how literally that's gonna be. So maybe it may be like some, like either you're gonna do like you're gonna hurt your partner, or they're gonna hurt you, or maybe you guys are gonna be the type to like to play games with each other, get back at each other, cause each other like pain, low-key. But then it's like when anybody else does it, like you can't do that. Or maybe some of you guys, to be honest, I do feel as though that you may honestly be the spouse that emotionally you're not there. You guys may honestly be marrying or getting with the person for money. It could be a superficial type of relationship. I feel like as a reader, I should just keep it, like, be honest with you guys, keep it real. You know, if you don't like it, then maybe I'm just not the reader for you. But I don't know, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. That's what I am feeling, that a lot of you guys may be, this is giving me like, really, you guys may very much want a life partner. You don't want to get married. Maybe you've gotten hurt, or you may have been married in the past and it's like you're done with marriage now. Because this is a general reading, it could be saying as well that you may have got hurt in the past, but you may have realized your purpose, got aligned, got on your path, and it's like this heartbreak propelled you and pushed you into chasing your dreams. And this is when you'll find your husband, your wife, or your life partner, you know? So I guess that was like, it wasn't so bad, but you guys know yourself best. You know what is, you know, pretty much that's all I gotta say. You know better than me. So let's see, tell me more about pile 2 as a spouse. Pile 2 as a spouse. Nine of Cups. Well, see, we have a wish fulfillment, luxury, satisfaction, success, gratitude. So it's something about you guys really, I don't know if you guys, like I said, you're gonna be either famous in the spotlight, or maybe you get with somebody that has a lot of money, or maybe you have all the money you need, so it's just like you don't need a man, or you just want somebody there for company, or it's something about you though. You're gonna be a wish fulfillment, and it's, to be honest, I'm getting it's more on like a superficial level, because like I was saying earlier, that you guys are going to be very attractive. I think you're gonna look very, very, very good to a lot of people. This is why you may be in acting, singing, modeling, singing, YouTuber, whatever. I see you surrounded by a lot of luxury. So you may be somebody, like, again, high maintenance, or you may like the nice things in life, the finer things in life. But the type of spouse you will be I think you will be successful. Maybe the person you get with will help you create your own business, or again, you built this on your own, and maybe you're not superficial, but it seems as though like you're kind of like a wish fulfillment to a lot of people. And again, it's giving me more on like that you're not superficial, but maybe like how people talk about you, like they admire you, they like you, they put you on this pedestal because of like superficial reasons, you know? Because with the Nine of Cups, it's really like a wish fulfillment. You're kind of everything I've ever wished for, everything I've ever wanted. And because it says luxury, satisfaction, success, gratitude, like, let's see what the card says. Maybe we'll get some more information on that. It says, you struggle with finding purpose and comfort after a loss. Oh my gosh, was that just talking about that? It says, this journey has been long and I don't know the word, but you've finally reached a point where you're feeling joy again. Profound happiness is in your future. Now is a great time to chase any dream you've had. So what if it's, okay, so maybe this is saying that the type of spouse you will be, maybe with the Three of Swords, is when things tear you down, when things hurt you, when things don't go your way. And this doesn't have to be talking about your partner. Maybe it's saying that you don't, like, you get right back up again. Like I'm hearing, at first, if you don't succeed, pick yourself up and try again. And that's why you have this Nine of Cups, because it's like, excuse me, you've always been, I'm burping, so maybe that's what it's saying. So my bad, pile 2. I kind of, I don't know, it was getting real negative, or just, you know, real kind of scary, crazy for a minute. But now I see where this is going. I think it's saying that, like I said, when things tear you down, when things don't go your way, or like in a relationship, when you guys have arguments, disagreements, it's like you still keep going, you still keep trying, you still keep trying to make your wishes, whatever it is that, with this visionary card, whatever it is that you've envisioned, whatever it is that you want, whether that's even in career or the relationship, it's like you still are striving towards that. But let's see, tell me more about what type of spouse pile 2 will be, Spirit. More. So we have, in reverse, we have the Moon. So it says confusion, misinterpretation, fear, and repressed emotions. Now again, we're back on where it's kind of weird now, that weird energy. Confusion. I'm getting it's complicated. That's why I keep hearing it's complicated. It's complicated. So I don't know, pile 2, are you gonna be this type of spouse or partner that just, I don't know, it's like you're kind of back and forth in a relationship, like you're not gonna know what you want? Or let's see what the card says. It says, any underlying fears or negative energies you've been experiencing are washing away, and you're beginning to find renewed confidence. Answers that you've been waiting for might be coming to you. The reverse moon may also mean that any secrets you have will be exposed soon. So pile 2, oh my gosh, it's really giving me like you and your spouse may be getting back at each, like, or maybe it's saying, like, I just hearing get back, karma, like you get what you give type of thing. I'm gonna get one more card. Let's see, so I can just look at this message overall. And then we have the 7 of Wands in reverse, and it talks about exhaustion, overwhelmed, lack of confidence. And it says others in their competitive nature have left you feeling vulnerable and inadequate. Questions about your decisions and choices leave you overwhelmed by the judgment of others. You may want to back down and give up, but you know how you're stronger than that. You fought way too hard to be where you are. So this may actually be talking about, again, so it's some of you guys with your partner, or in this marriage, or maybe, because I do feel like this is actually going to be a very long, like a very long connection, very long relationship. Like you guys met when you were young and like kind of stuck with each other, and it may be a lot of off and ons. So maybe it's saying you as a spouse, I think that it will be kind of, they won't be the most easiest person to deal with, and you won't be either. But at the same time, I do see you guys be with the let go, forgive and forget. It's like you're going to be able to forgive and forget, and it doesn't even have to be cheating. I mean, some of you guys, because I did feel as though it may be like some childish energy, or like maybe you guys are really young, maybe like a lot of mistakes are going to be made and a lot of secrets will be revealed. But then it's like with the communication card, you being able to talk about it, you being able to, and maybe that's why your communication is going to be so good, because you both have learned to not suppress things, because that's what you used to do. Or again, if this is a new marriage or a new relationship or a partnership, that's how you used to be with in your past marriage. And I do feel as though, like I said, pile 2, it seems like on the outside, you and your partner look perfect. You look perfect. You both look good together. Y'all are like that power couple. People look up to you. People want to be like you, want to take, maybe even some envy towards you and your partner. But it's like people really don't know what's going on truly behind closed doors. And I do see you guys actually, with the moon being in reverse, maybe it's like, because if you guys are very public or like very known, maybe a lot of your problems, like your relationship may be like out there. So that may be another reason why it's kind of hard to be in this relationship, because everybody's always paying attention to you. Like a lot of eyes are on you, a lot of attention's on you. It's really going to be a lot of trial and tribulation, I guess is the word, like trial and error in this relationship, this marriage. But I do feel like you guys will come out strong. I mean, I didn't take any of the bottom decks for any of the other piles, but I do want you guys to see this, where it says the Ace of Cups, and it came up upright, and it says proposal, marriage, intuition, spirituality, and new feelings. And I do think that again, because this is your twin flame, it's giving me like this, because how I feel personally about a twin flame, because I feel like this is your twin flame that you're going to be with, whether you marry them or spend your life with them. You guys are going to learn a lot from each other. You guys are going to grow with each other. You're going to see each other evolve, and maybe even this will lead to marriage, because we have proposal and marriage. But if not, then this is going to be like spiritually. You guys are married spiritually. You guys are connected and bonded in the spiritual realm. But I do feel as though that all this is going to be worth it, whatever you guys go through. I don't want to discourage you guys, because I know this is kind of discouraging. Like, dang, like my marriage is going to be like crazy, you know, like all over the place, drama sometimes, or just, I don't know, like, but I do feel as though that it's like you're not perfect, even though you may look perfect. You know, the world may feel like you guys are perfect, but it's like you guys know the truth. It seems like you guys are really gonna grow together. It's really, I can't lie to you, Patu, it's really giving me Beyonce and Jay-Z vibes. Like, they've been together since she was, to be honest, I think like 18, 17, I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I know like 17 is like young as heck. But I think he was with her when she was underage. I don't know though. But this is what it's giving me, like that Beyonce, Jay-Z dynamic, or even like their marriage. Like, from what we know about their marriage, this is what it's giving. And it could be like you guys are very secretive, but then like the big stuff comes out and it's just like, dang, like, you know what I'm saying? Like how when Jay-Z cheated. But I don't know about to. This is a very, very heavy pile. I hope you guys stay to 38:30 on the clock. So I guess you guys did stay. But I hope you guys did stay, because even though it was getting a little negative or just rocky when we got to this part, but it seemed like that this was all a part of the plan. You both are meant to grow together, and I hope you guys do stay together and work through things. And I don't see anything too crazy, but at the same time, like I always say, this is a general reading, and just remember, no relationship is perfect, no marriage is perfect, nobody's perfect. So I mean, I really hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Please remember to give my video a big thumbs up, and also comment if you are married, if you you know what this is talking about, if you know this is what your kind of your married life is, this kind of resonates. Let me know, you know, and maybe give some words of wisdom or inspiring words. 38 or 39 on the clock, because I feel like that's something you're good at, you know how I said that earlier. But help people like keep going if you are in a marriage like this, or maybe, I don't know, because I just feel like somebody gonna be like, why are you telling people to stay in marriages that they're not getting treated right? But to be honest, it seems like you both aren't treating each other right. Like, you both aren't doing your part. And some of you guys may even leave this relationship though, leave this marriage that I'm picking up on. Or it could just be like saying that, I know I'm going on and on, but I do want to make sure I cover everything, because I just know how, not necessarily trolls, but people are very opinionated, and I'm open to constructive criticism, but it's just sometimes it does get annoying. But I do feel as though, again, because this is about the type of spouse you'll be, this could very much just be talking about, like, even though when things hurt you, you still get back up and you still try to chase your dreams. You still try to like bring whatever it is that you're visualizing into reality. Again, it's like, I don't know, you're pretty much just saying you're not somebody that's going to give up on your partner, on your relationship, on anything you want out of life. Whatever it is that you want, you're gonna, you know, go get it. You're not gonna give up. And again, like, this is why I show you guys the spread, so you can look at it for yourself too, because you guys are just as much gifted as I am. You know, I'm just here on YouTube and I have a following, I have amazing supporters, but you guys can do the same, which I feel like you guys will, because this is giving me like, you guys are very known for something. But again, you guys know I can talk for hours and hours and hours. I love you guys very much. thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting me. Please remember to give this video a thumbs up, and also go check out my Patreon if you'd like to see more from me. But if not, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in my next reading. Hi pile 3, welcome to your reading on what type of spouse, or what will you be like as a spouse. So this is supposed to be about you, but in all the other piles I did get a lot about the relationship and about their partner. So if you would like to hear about that as well, then you know, continue watching. But yeah, this is about how you'll be as a spouse, or a life partner. Whether, you know, if you don't want to get married, then just, you know, maybe just, like I said, life partner, or how you'll be pretty much life partner. I don't know, I keep trying to find other words. But yeah, pile 3, this is your reading. So let's tap into your energy and see, what will you be like as a spouse? Here. So your card came over, flipped over fast. So pile 3, the first card that came out for you was compassion. Aww. So I heard you're gonna be very loving, a very kind-hearted spouse, a very caring spouse. You're gonna be the type of spouse that's very understanding, very nurturing. You may even be a little emotional, a little sensitive. I did want to say in the beginning that this is for men and women, so it does not matter what gender you are, or whether you're masculine or feminine, you know. But I do see, and I don't know what else is going to come out in the spread, but with this one card I'm seeing that you're going to be the type of spouse that's very in touch with their femininity, their feminine energy. And because this looks like a man, maybe you are a man that's very in tune with their feminine side. So yeah, you could also be the type of spouse that really loves to take care of themselves. I'm seeing you do a lot of like hair mask, they may like to go to the spa, that's really big on meditating, very big on self-love, and really just making sure, so we have this stability card, really making sure that when it comes to you know, you're sane, you know, you're you're peaceful, and you also look good. So as well, I'm getting that you're gonna, like I said, you're gonna take really good care of yourself, pile. Did I say 2? I'm gonna say 3 if I said that earlier, but pile 3, you're gonna be very in tune as well, in tune with your family, in tune with your partner, in tune with yourself. It's something about you being very intuitive. So you're gonna know when things are off. You're gonna know when things are when things just aren't feeling right. Now with the stability card, I'm getting Taurus energy from you guys, pile 2. So the type of spouse you're gonna be is, if you are a woman, I do feel as though that you're gonna be the one that emotionally you create a lot of stability, because it's giving me like you're like the more like watery one, but at the same time it's like you have this like side of you that's very grounded, very down to earth, even you may be the type of spouse that you may want to, because these are all men. So if you're a woman, maybe you're the type of spouse that you're gonna want a partner that can provide for you, that's going to take a lot of stress off of you. Maybe some of you guys are giving bougie a little bit. You may be the type of spouse that's a little bougie as well. But it's like, I'm getting you deserve it though, pile 3. You really deserve it. You're really either gonna, I'm seeing you being the type to cater to your man, you know, want to give your man massages, again with that intuitive energy, wanting to like, you're the type to like, you're the type of spouse, I feel like you're the type of spouse that would be like a king, or like a person that has a really stressful job and they come home to you and just like, I don't know, just feel so at home. It's kind of like part 1, but theirs was more of like a balance. But for you, I'm getting that, again, this feminine energy from you guys so far. And it's like you're like the divine feminine, whether you're a man or a woman, you're the divine feminine. And I feel like you would be with your divine masculine. And you like to do girly things. You may like be the type of spouse that's big on securing the bag, you know, or you may like to spend money or just live in luxury. It's giving soft light, but more of like, you may be a little bit more expensive because you like to take care of yourself. I see you doing like really, I think you do very like, you know, like I don't see you partying and doing anything crazy, but I do see you being the type to like to take care of yourself, like getting very expensive surgeries, or very, not necessarily surgeries, or just very expensive like treatments, and you know, face masks and facials, and like I said, going to the spa, hair treatments, you know, like you're the type of spouse that, I'm even getting as well, you're the type of spouse that may like to or you will be the type of spouse or partner that's going to like the more high-end things. And it could even be at Walmart. Like, you're gonna like the things that's I'm hearing that's like healthy for you, that has like more like plant-based, healthier. Like, you're gonna really be focused on, it's giving like clean girl aesthetic or clean boy aesthetic. Some of you guys may be vegans or vegetarians. Let's see, tell me more. What type of spouse will pile 3D spirit? What type of spouse will pile 3D spirit? What type of spouse will pile 3D? Freedom. Yeah, you pile 3, you're gonna be, I'm not gonna say lazy, but I'm just getting that you're gonna just be able to do what you want. You're gonna have the freedom to do what you want, go where you want, like stress-free. Like, I truly feel as though that you guys may not even have kids. I don't know why I'm seeing Scarface's wife. I don't think you're gonna be exactly like her, like doing drugs or anything. I actually think you're gonna prioritize your mental health, and actually, you know, be big on self-care, and, you know, really treating yourself and spoiling yourself. But I see you just really being very, I'm getting like this goddess like energy from you, and it's like you're gonna be married to a god, or be with like a god like type of person that's very that's, again, in his divine masculine energy, and this person allows you to be in your very soft divine feminine energy, you know. It's giving me like that it's making me think back to like that TikTok video where it's like the girl, she's just, you know, being like la 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 la, like just not, no worries, no like nothing stressing her out, and then her man's like looking around, like they're walking around and like he's looking around, like making sure ain't nobody looking at her, or nobody, like, you know what I'm saying? So you guys are like not necessarily like the damsel in distress, but it's just, I don't know if you just attracted somebody that's very masculine, like that's protector like type of energy, and they're gonna want to protect you. I'm getting like they're gonna want to lock you up, give you everything you need. Like, you're not gonna need to leave, you're not gonna need to go anywhere, you're not even gonna need to have a job. They're gonna take care of you. But that's if you want to, because with this freedoms card, it's giving me as well that I think you're gonna be the type of spouse that's still going to need their me time, you know, still need to be able to explore and feel not necessarily dominated or like tied down, you know, controlled. Yes, you're not gonna want to feel controlled, but it's like you have a partner that allows you to, when it comes to just like, because I don't think that you're gonna cheat or anything like that, but I feel like that you're gonna really want to really be big on living like that, again, just soft girl lifestyle. One more card, Spirit. What type of spouse will pile 3 be? See, what type of spouse will pile 3 be? And then we have silence. Oh. So it's something very quiet. I'm even getting like timid and petite about something about you guys. So yeah, if you're a man watching this, I'm sorry. Like, this is very much given like you're a woman watching this and very much in your feminine energy. But I'm getting like, you just listen to your man. You're gonna be the type of spouse that listen to your man. I don't think that it's, now some of you guys, I guess I do need to let you guys know, be careful to not attract a partner that is very domineering, that is very controlling, because it seems like you have this, again, very like damsel in distress, princess, goddess vibe to you, where you kind of just, and maybe you've always had like that, like you've always been spoiled, you've always been taken care of, and it seems like you're attracting a man that's going to take care of you. Again, I'm gonna say man because I feel like this is more feminine vibes for you guys. I feel like this is, a lot of people that's gonna pick this pile is more in their feminine energy, their divine feminine energy. But yeah, it's like, I don't think you're gonna really have to when it comes to like the hard part, like the responsibilities, I feel like your partner is gonna take care of that. So if you've been wanting like a sugar daddy or like a spouse that's gonna really just be like the leader and all you gotta do is sit there and look pretty, I mean, this is you. Like, I see you really just sitting there looking pretty. Now, for some of you guys, like I said, be careful, because I did see Diddy and Cassie, and so I hope a lot of you, I hope everybody's not in that situation. But at the same time, I mean, I know everybody isn't going to get married for like emotion, like that emotional connection. Some people want to be taken care of and they don't care what their spouse does, you know. Some people, I don't know, like, it's, everybody's different, and that's honestly what I've realized with these readings that I've done. Like, what people want out of life isn't going to be what I want, isn't the same as what I want, and they may not even care, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just everybody's beliefs, everything that everybody wants out of a relationship, out of life, out of a person isn't the same. So that's what I feel like these readings, all these piles, have really opened my eyes to how people will settle and marry a person for many reasons. In all relationships, I do feel as though that sometimes, especially social media, and I'm gonna be honest, like, my parents have been married for, since, I want to say they've been married for like 10 years now, and I'm not gonna put their business on social media, but it hasn't been the best marriage. I mean, it ain't been nothing like where, like, physical or anything like that, but things haven't been easy, you know, a walk in the park. I will say that my parents, one thing I think they did good at was keeping a lot of that, like whatever happened in the relationship, to themselves, because I still don't know everything, you know. I just seen things, and yeah. So, and I mean, they're happy now. They look very happy, and they've been together for like 20 years. So I really feel as though that my reason of saying that is just because, like, I'm not getting, that may not be for everybody, but I do feel as though that, again, like, don't, if you're a woman and you want a man that's rich, or you want a man that's gonna take care of you, and you know, you don't really care about working, you don't care about dealing with the stresses of life, like the hard part of life, out of life, I do feel like a lot of you guys do have, like, you do have that option in life. I'm even getting some of you guys may have, like, be very beautiful, and honestly, that's another reason why you will attract these type of men that want to take care of you, that want to kind of lock you up or have you to themselves. But again, I do feel like, because I am on social media and I know a lot of you guys like listen to me and stuff like that, I do feel as though that you need to make sure that you aren't just with this silence card, just shutting up, listening to your spouse, and not feeling like you can speak your mind, not being heard, like I said earlier, being controlled, and like your partner's being domineering, and you know what I'm saying, like you just kind of just being there, like sitting there looking pretty, but it's like you get the money. Because I do feel as though that the relationship should be equal. If not equal, then I mean it should at least be where you and your partner are both happy with, you know, what's being given and what's being taken. And I hope you guys understand that, because with my channel, I remember when I first started, I used to sugarcoat things, and I know I'm going on a rant. Let me see what time it is. Dang, we're almost at 20 minutes. I hope you guys haven't skipped, but I feel like this is important for you guys. Like when I first started my channel, like I used to be scared to like say what I was really feeling, what I really got from these cards. And I'm glad a lot of you guys take this as entertainment purpose, but sometimes this stuff does resonate, okay? But you know, don't take it too literally. I mean, I do feel as though tarot does have a lot of realness to it. Like it is real, but I don't know why I'm going off. But anyways, when I first started my YouTube channel, I was just scared to be real with you guys, be honest with you guys. But I had to realize, like, in reality, life is not perfect. You know, some of you guys may want a type of partner, want to have this type of lifestyle and get in it and realize that that's not what you want. I feel like life is all about living and learning, you know, making mistakes. I do feel as though that you can achieve your dreams, you can have that dream life, but I don't think that life is gonna be perfect. And I don't know, maybe that's for somebody to hear. But I'm gonna get back into the reading. So the card that just fell out for you, what type of spouse you'll be. So we have a Leo. So it's with the Leo card, it's giving me, to be honest, pile 3, I think that you're gonna get a lot of attention. And it doesn't mean that you're a social media influencer or like you're known for something. You just may be very, very attractive, very beautiful to like look at, you know, and maybe that's another reason why your partner is going to want to be with you. That may not be the whole thing, you know, but maybe it's because you are just very beautiful. Again, it's giving me like goddess vibes, because I'm looking at the hair. Like, do you see like the big curls? You may have really long hair, or like really big hair, curly, like an afro. Like, you're really giving like that goddess, god energy, pile 3. And it's something about you being very naturally beautiful as well and gathering a lot of attention. I do feel as though, and I'm glad this came out, because Leos always make me feel like they're very confident, very happy as well. So I don't think you're going to be sad in your marriage, or you're going to be, you know, like going through it. You seem very happy, as well as flashy. You know, you may you may like designer brands, or you may just like to really put that shit on when you go out. But it's something about you being extroverted, and it could just be talking about like something about you loud, something about you is out there, your appearance, maybe your personality. You're gonna be the type of spouse, maybe that's just very very fun. I feel like you're gonna it's something about you having a big heart, but as well, like you're also gonna be you're gonna be the type of spouse that loves to have a good time. I'm seeing you and your partner may like to party, or you may like to party. That may even be your thing. Like, I see you still actually, and I guess that's why we have the freedom card here. Like, you're still gonna have a lot of freedom to hang out with your friends, hang out with family. So it's not like you're all about your partner. I do see you being able to cater to your man, but it's like you're gonna have this balance of being with your partner but also being with your family, you know, giving both of them time, like balancing things. But yeah, I think it's gonna be really fun. Let's see, what's that card that came out? 10th house. So that's crazy. Maybe this is another pile that could possibly be in the spotlight. Cause I got that for another pile. So you guys could be in the spotlight, or be like known for something. And I want to say this pile is really giving me celebrity energy. I want to say the other pile is giving me more of like they were like a leader of some sort, but it was like humanitarian work. You guys, pile 3, I feel as though that you guys will very much be known off of your beauty. I'm getting like TikTok famous, maybe like your lifestyle. You know how like some women, they could be at home mothers, at home wives. Their man takes care of them, or their sugar daddy takes care of them, and they kind of vlog their life, and they just have an easy life, and that draws a lot of attention to them. But I see that for you guys. You're gonna be the type of spouse, so that's good. You're gonna have some money coming in, you know, you're gonna have your own, you're gonna be successful, very abundant in your career. And I think as well that with this Leo card, again, it's like you have somebody that's taking care of you, but you can also take care of yourself. And I really feel as though that a lot of you guys will be making money off of your appearance or who you are. And it's giving me like Instagram, TikTok, even YouTube. That's crazy. I didn't even expect to get that in another pile, but I guess, like, I don't know. But you know what? Pile 2 was a little different. So, was different. I mean, not a little, it was different. Then we have 9th house that just came out. So, you guys may be the type of spouse that travels a lot, and that's what it could be. People, you may vlog your life. Your spouse may be like your spouse may be known, pile 3, but you are just like there, you know, you look good. You may have like your own thing going on. You may be very spiritual and do something with spirituality, and you could be known for that. But then it's like, again, your partner is the one that's like more richer, that's more known, that's more famous, that's like something like that. It's kind of like, and I think you're okay with that. I'm getting like you guys, you do get a lot of attention, but it's not it's not like you really care that much about it, or like you really need it. And some of you guys, this kind of just came like with you being in this relationship. Or I'm getting like overnight success. So again, like you vlogging your life on TikTok, or you posting stuff on YouTube and it just blows up, or you just being seen with your partner, and you know, like you get some type of following. But I feel as though that when, like, what type of spouse you'll be, you'll be the type of spouse where, I know you guys may hate this, but it's giving like trophy wife, okay? This pile is trophy wife, because it seems like, and I think that's why I said surgeries earlier. You may have, some of you guys may have got some surgery done where it's kind of like you look that good, pile 3. And this could be whether your partner paid for it or you paid for it, I don't know, but that's another reason why you get all this attention. And maybe you got your surgery done because because your partner is like, for example, if your partner does something where they are in the spotlight, it's like you don't want to be looking dusty, you don't want to be looking crusty, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta look good. And it's something about you looking very boring. But okay, we're gonna get off the superficial stuff. So like I said, with this Leo, it gives me the type of spouse you're gonna be is the type of spouse that has a big heart. It's giving me as well that you may be like very with the silence as well in the lion, because you know lions, they're not, I don't know why I'm getting that you guys are like, it's something about you being very silent, but you have like a loud roar, or very regal, you have this regality or regal energy to you, this very royal energy to you. Very what's the word? Very sophisticated and well respected. Like I don't know, it's really like, again, pile 3, I'm getting like the type of spouse you'll be, or you as a spouse, like when it comes like to the superficial things, you're gonna be, it's giving me like the president's wife, you know. I know a lot of you guys are gonna be like, the president's wife, he doesn't have a wife, but like, or does he have a wife? I don't even know, I haven't really. But just think about, for example, say for example your husband was the president, and it's like you're his wife, you know, you have to make sure that you look presentable, you know, you look sophisticated, even like exuding this, like I said, regal energy, this very goddess like energy, where you have to make sure you're on your best behavior. But again, that's like the superficial. I really want to get more on like how you will be personally as a spouse. So I'm really drawn to how she's like sitting there. Looks like she's meditating, and I do think I said earlier that you will be very into meditating, very into self-care, and it makes sense that you're on this video, you know. This is a spiritual channel, so you could be very spiritual as a spouse, very into meditating, very into like, you may like to wear crystals, or very you have a lot of crystals, or I'm even getting like a sound bowl. So it's also, I'm also getting like Janae Aiko type of energy. The way people talk about her, the way people like how like her image, I get that image as well for you guys. Very spiritual, and she's also beautiful, you know, and she's very petite, very kind of like quiet. She comes off as just, it's very confident, but it's like humbleness about her. It's a humbleness about her. I'm even feeling like you're gonna be your partner's backbone when it comes to their career. Your pile is probably gonna be longer than the other ones. Yeah. It's like your partner may be the one that brings the money in, that's like the provider, but then it's like spiritually you provide all this spiritual knowledge, you provide all the peace, this very calming energy. Yeah, I think as a spouse you will be very much connected to like you will be very dedicated to your spiritual journey. And I honestly feel like in another pile, I was getting big on evolving, big on growing and learning more about themselves spiritually. And I feel like that's something that she will be big on. Healing. Yeah, you have this healing energy to you. I think that's overall what it is. Like you as a spouse, that's the word I want to say for you guys, pile 3, is you guys will be very healing. And even this relationship will be very healing. You bring a lot of healing to your partner. So I'm gonna get some more cards on what type of spouse will you be. What type of spouse will pile 3B, Spirit? Okay. Let's see. What type of spouse will pile 3B? What? So, oh my gosh, look, pile 3 we have, and then look, 3 at the bottom, at the top, the Empress. Yes, you guys are definitely giving Empress energy, and you're gonna be married to an emperor, or in a relationship with an emperor, or you know, dealing with an emperor type of person. So wow, this pile right here, beautiful, amazing. You guys, okay, so maybe what it's saying is you as a spouse, because we have fertility, expression, stability, motherhood, abundance, and I swear like that's words that I was using earlier. We have stability right here, expression with a Leo card, because you know Leo's very expressive, very just out there, very loud, you know, loud with their energy, loud with their appearance. And abundance, I do feel as though you're gonna, with the 10th house, have a very abundant lifestyle of you're gonna be, your energy, it's something about your energy being very rich, your energy being very abundant, very royal. You're gonna carry yourself like a goddess, like royalty. Wow. And I think as well with the fertility, you could have a lot of kids, or I'm getting like this bio, your spouse is gonna want to get you pregnant like a lot. And if not a lot, then it's like eventually I think you guys will have kids. But again, like it's really giving me like you really are gonna have an easy life. And like I was saying earlier, nothing's perfect, but so far, unless like what I was saying earlier may resonate for you guys, it seems like this is gonna be what you dreamed of. Only thing I would say is some of you guys, your spouse may work a lot. I do feel like that they may work a lot, or they may have a lot of responsibilities. And maybe you do too, because with the Empress, this could be saying that you are very abundant with in your career, you know. You're like the Empress with this creative energy. You're always creating. You're always I don't know, like nurturing others, something. And I don't know if I got this in another pile, but this is really giving me like something where you guys may be very known for your spiritual side. Let's see what this card says. It says the Empress sits atop on throne in a lush, richly green setting in which one can assume represents fertility or the Mother Earth. The Empress brings abundance and good fortune. So yes, you're like your partner. You're going to be like the good luck charm. Your partner is going to feel like you're their good luck charm. Again, you're going to look good. You're like their arm candy. You're like the attention grabber. But I think that your heart is really full of gold. Like you really have a heart of gold. Pile 3. It says you're experiencing new life, maybe in the form of pregnancy, romance, business, or everywhere. The Empress positioned upright may also be a signal that it's time to be kind to yourself and invest time into some self-care. Take comfort in knowing that the Empress has your back. So maybe that's also with the Empress, because the Empress is very empowered, like the Leo, very, very confident. They know themselves, and some Leos can be like cocky with it, and some Leos are very humble. But because we have this silence card, it's giving me like you have this humble silentness to you. So you're gonna be very like you're gonna know your power, but it's like in a humble way, you know. It's really like, I don't know why I'm seeing like the kings and the queens, and like, you know, like they rule like the kingdom, and it's like you're like that queen that's very like, it's like you gotta sit up straight when she come in the room, you know. You talk very well, very clearly, very slowly, but it's also this kindness, this compassionate side about you. I'm trying to think who embodies this energy, this Empress energy. Who has this Empress energy? Let's see. Tell me more about pile 3 as a spouse. So we have so Temperance in reverse, actually. So it says extremes, disruptions, chaos, lack of balance. Things are different, out of sorts, and you're feeling the pressure. Take a breath. What is your real purpose? What are your goals? Reflect and think carefully, because Temperance is reminding you that you may not be taking things in moderation, and sometimes is disrupting the balance. Let's see. So maybe that's like, okay, because I did say something about balance earlier. So maybe as a spouse, you are the type of spouse that needs balance. You need things to be peaceful, harmonious, and when things aren't, you like get overwhelmed, you get stressed out. Again, with this, because I'm really drawn to how this person looks like they're meditating. It's like you may not like confrontation. I really see you and your spouse actually being very good at agreeing to disagree, or having disagreements. I don't see you guys being very toxic, or you even being very toxic, being like quick to cuss them out, or they're quick to cuss you out. I don't see anything crazy going on. Because, you know, it's gonna be sometimes things aren't, misunderstandings and things not being interpreted the right way. I do feel as though that sometimes it may, and maybe that's what it's saying, because I do see you being very sensitive. So maybe it's like when things are Temperance in reverse, when things are not balanced, maybe you're going to be the type of spouse that you can't handle when things aren't like good within your relationship, maybe even in business. You could be very sensitive to energies to others, so maybe you do need your alone time. You may be the type of spouse that is in hermit a lot or needs their hermit. Like hermit is like something that you have to have sometimes because you absorb energies, you know. Let's see, tell me more about pile 3 as a spouse. So we have 10 of Wands, accomplishments, responsibilities, burdens, completion, hard work. So yeah, I mean, maybe this is gonna be a little longer than the other ones, but you as a spouse, because we have this, let's see, let me read this. So if you guys do have kids, I do see that the kids will be something that may throw you off balance, because we have this balance and, you know, the chaos and stuff like that. I don't know, I'm seeing like Full House. Like I'm seeing like you guys, I really do feel like you guys are gonna have a lot of kids. And then if that's not it, maybe some of you guys have a job, but you're like the Empress. Like it's something you really enjoy doing, something that you like, use your feminine energy, use your creative energy. And possibly let's see, let me get the last card and I'm gonna see what this is all talking about. One more card, Spirit. Tell me about pile 3 as a spouse. What will pile 3 be like as a spouse? One more card. There's 2 cards. I don't need that. Pile 3 as a spouse. 6 of Cups, and it says nostalgia, innocence, family, kindness, creativity, and protection. 6 of Wands. So you guys, I think you guys actually may have an at-home business. That's what I'm getting, because I do think it's going to be some type of career success or some type of success. Like you're gonna be, or maybe it's saying like the type of spouse you will be is like, again, like you're a win. Like your spouse is gonna feel like, dang, like I won me a trophy type of thing. But with this 10 of Wands, it's like either you're gonna have a lot of responsibilities with the kids, or you're gonna have a lot of responsibilities for this at-home business, because you are the Empress and you are fertile, and that's in creativity or like, again, motherhood. Then we have stability right here. Excuse me, I'm really trying to take all this in. So yeah, we have that playful and innocentness, and I did say that earlier, that you guys may have like that damsel in distress type of energy. And when I think of the damsel in distress, I can't lie, I think of like Marilyn Monroe, like just so like, I don't know, like, and it even talked about romance with the Empress, kind of like that youthful, romantic, dreamy type of energy. Something about you is unreal, maybe. No, you guys, it says this is the card of children and can represent working with adolescence, simplicity, playfulness, innocence, protection, and family. Again, something else about family or kids or being creative. So maybe that's the type. Okay, I think I got it, pal 3. The type of spouse you're going to be is very involved with your children, but you're also going to be very involved in your self-care and your self-love, but also catering to your spouse. I see some of you guys may have a online business, be successful online, or making money off of some type of social media, but I do see you being very like very involved with your children. It's like you're really gonna be focused on the family life, but it's giving me like this soft, nurturing type of energy. Like, I don't see you guys being hard at all. I cannot lie to you. Like, I really see you guys being very kind-hearted, loving, again, a little sensitive sometimes. And maybe with the Leo, it's like it takes a lot for you to like get mad, but when you do get mad, it's like people are like, dang, like, my bad, pal 3. And that may be how your kids are. I see you doing a lot of arts and crafts and being creative, and that could be in like with your spouse, you guys doing like creative activities, or with the kids, you know, you're always it's like you're kind of like a kid. Like, you have this childlike energy, even though you may have a lot of kids. It's like you know how to connect with your children because you have like this childlike energy to yourself. It's very innocent, creative, kind, you know what I'm saying, energy. But it's like, it's very, you still are a mother to them. I don't see them running you over. And then let's not forget, you're very beautiful, pal 3. So, I mean, I hope this resonated. This was kind of all over the place, but yeah, pal 3, this is what you're gonna be like as a spouse, a life partner, or you know, you just want to have a sugar daddy for the rest of your life. I don't know, or just be I don't know, but this is what your life is going to be like. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please remember to give this video a thumbs up, you know, a big like. Also, don't forget to check out my Patreon. I do have a Patreon, which will be linked in the description down below. I hope you guys enjoyed. I love you so much, and I'll see you guys in my next reading.